Amy, and before that rain hits, it's a good time to take a picture. And speaking of pictures, we're talking about how you can take a better one. Thanks to photographer Austin Bond. Thanks for sticking around and talking to us a little bit.
It's good to be here today.
Okay, so you've been taking some photos, obviously, for much of your life, but you're kind of doing this quite a bit more now, and so you're going to give us some tips. And let's take a look at some pics you've taken and sort of walk us through, all right, how you grab this. Now, this is a pretty good one.
This is a blue crab on the beach. You know, one thing, you really got to have a good zoom lens for this, and that really helps when you focus in on the shot, blurs out the background, really get a good tight shot of
that crisp focus. And would you be like in a macro mode per se, or not necessarily?
Well, I just have it on automatic mode, and I zoom in as close as I can and hold the camera still and take a lot of photos and hope and look for the best one.
That's a great shot. That's the nice thing about digital is that you can't take so many. This is gorgeous here. I'm seeing Merle's Inlet.
That's right. This is a Merle's Inlet, and this is actually a long exposure photography. And so in other words, that photo was taken for 30 seconds. There's a setting on the camera you can go to that. It was almost totally dark when I took that photo.
Wow.
I put it up on dock, hit the button, and 30 seconds later, that's what came out.
So the exposure took 30 seconds to grab that, that image.
Yeah, it just absorbed all the available light, which wasn't much. But that's why you see the fireworks in the background.
Very neat. So we were talking about the importance of framing up your photo with something to identify the location, if you're talking about nature. And that's what you did here.
Right. The piers are wonderful for kind of setting a location. You can take a picture of the ocean, but without scenery, you don't really know what's going on other than you're at the ocean. This is the Garden City Pier. And another thing in this shot that I really like is the straight line of the ocean. A lot of times you can take a picture and the horizon can be off-centered or not straight, and sometimes you have to use an editing program to kind of set it straight. Because it's hard to hold it perfectly straight.
Yeah, that ocean is flat. That's very neat. Clouds are so cool. How do you capture these colors? Is it editing software afterwards? Is it natural? How does it work?
Well, the one thing is it's a beautiful day.
Yeah,
that's the main thing. And so you take a lot of photos again, and as far as the clouds, they really set up this shot, because without it, it's kind of boring. Same with this one. I mean, look at the clouds really make it, of course, like I was telling you earlier, they can totally block the sun. And then that's not good.
And are you trying to focus on the sun there, the clouds, a little bit of everything?
I'm trying to set it, so that's why in that last shot you saw the beach there. That was at the south end of Garden City, so I was trying to set where I was at.
Okay, beautiful trees here.
Here's a cool one too. The reason this one's so vivid is it had just rained, and as you know, this summer it felt like a monsoon. It was raining all the time, and this was right the week of July 4th after a rain, and all the resurrection fern on the branches of the live oak have brightened up, are nice and green, and really show up.
Very cool stuff. A lot of photos there. If we're getting run through, I think we've got your social media information as well too. That's one of these slides that we can show people at home. There we go. Austin Bond Photography on Facebook, or follow Merle's Inlet Photo, and then that's how people can see all your stuff.
That's right.
And maybe hire you to come out and take some pictures for them.
I'd love to.
Great stuff. We appreciate the insight. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Take care. Theo.
One person at a time.